welcome back to Love and Romance Tarot Readings. I'm excited to get into today's video. Today we're going to see everything we can about your next lover. We're going to see what they're like, everything we can get about them, the relationship, how they'll treat you, everything. So yeah, my Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. Other than that, pause the video if you need more time with the piles. You can always pick more than one pile. We have group one. Group 1 with the white stone. Group 2 with the pink stone. Group 3, the blue stone. And group 4 with the yellow stone. So like I said, pause the video if you need more time with the piles, but we're just going to get right into it. Your next lover. Alright, if you chose group 1 with the white stone, this is your reading. I'm going to be using the Tarot of the Divine for you in a little bit. But we're going to see everything that we can get about your next lover. Spirit, this is for group 1 with the white stone. Show us their next lover, everything about them. Who is this person? We got Venus, so right away we're just starting off with like a directly romantic energy. This person, ooh, Venus and Leo, nice. I like that. I like that combo. Got a little bit of water, okay. This person is very deep. This person is very deep. They're interesting. Very, very romantic though. They love candlelight. Candlelight anything. Candlelight conversations, candlelight dinners, candlelights, just vibes in the home with, you know, candles going, music, food, or a drink. This person is all about the vibes, and I'm using the word vibe specifically because Venus has come out. Vibes, as you know, is short for vibration essentially, and Venus is all about the vibe. She's all about being in flow. It's not like 1000% pure sexy energy. That's more Mars energy actually. Venus is more a little bit slower, romantic, passionate, and energy filled. It's just different. It's the feminine aspect of romance. We have Venus, we have Leo, we have Pisces, we have Earth that has come up for you. So group 1, your next lover, again, very deep. We got Pisces, we got water energy, we got Earth, we got Venus, and then we got Leo. So it's like on top of that, they're charismatic. I feel like this person is really good with groups, and to be honest, they like to host dinner parties. They like to have people over. They like to curate a vibe. This person, like, they give you a different gift every week, and it's like one week it's a playlist, one week it's a candle they think you really love, one week it's a meal. Like, this person is very romantic in the way that they communicate, and they're always, you know, a little bit flirty. There's a flirty or just like soft romantic undertone with this person. It's like they move just a beat, like just a beat slower than everyone else. Very smooth, someone who's very tapped in, and they could be a little introverted, which makes them come across as mysterious because we have mysterious Pisces ruled by Neptune, and then we have Venus, which can wear a mask a little bit, and then we have Earth energy, which is present and important and strong, but it's like a silent confidence. So it's a little different than Leo, but this Leo aspect is what makes this kind of like embodied in something that can be shared with other people. But I feel like they're quiet. This person feels quiet and reserved when they're in their own space, when they're in their own home. being around this person when they're at an event or at work is truly a different version of them than at home, because I feel like they're a low-key recluse. And this is definitely the kind of person that likes to have their person, likes to have their lover, their MVP, like their number one and only. They don't like multiple people in the mix. This person just doesn't even have the energy for it. And they're always so deep in thought as well. A lot of people can't handle them because this is someone who can only be consumed like on a one-on-one basis. To really get to know them, you have to communicate with them one-on-one consistently. You have to put that work in. You have to put that time in. They like deep conversations. So this person is very intellectually stimulating and definitely very emotionally stimulating. They have a strong connection to Earth. Pisces is the last of the zodiac, so it carries the energy of all the other signs in the zodiac wheel. So Pisces can be very deep as well, in a sense, that they kind of have this ability to resonate with anyone on a one-on-one basis. And I feel that energy super strongly with them. Okay, let's see what else we get, Spirit, for group 1. Their next lover. Tell us more for group 1. Oh, we got the Don Juan. I literally should have said that because I was thinking it in my head. I was like, this person's like a Don Juan, but I just didn't say it specifically. And now we have it. That came out of the archetype deck. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Like, this person, they're smooth. They're smooth. They're alluring. They're attractive. They're deep. They're charming. They have real charisma. It's not forced. It's very smooth and easy. This person is very good with flirting. Very good. It says spotlights your positive seductive qualities as well. So this person wants you to come out of your shell as well and embody your sexiness, embody who you really are. They're definitely someone who is a good amplifier. That's what we love about Leo, that they have the ability to amplify other people. So you don't have to just be your boring self. It's like Leo can just activate you and bring something else out of you. And it makes them seem cooler and it makes you seem cooler. Which is why we gravitate towards, you know, people with these strong Leo placements, Leo rising, Leo Venus. We want that, like, you know, kind of love that brings something else out of us. And they have that. And then we have the healer. So this person is placed in your life to heal you, to give something to you, not just to take. They're entertaining, they're fun. Like I said, they're bringing in the vibes already. So it's like this person is a catch, someone that you want in your space, someone who actually has something to offer in return. The healer says passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit, the ability to help transform pain into healing. So this person, they're really good with perspective as well. When you need a new perspective, you can talk to them, you can come to them, and they will give you a new perspective that will allow you to move forward. Because sometimes you just get stuck in your own head, and it's like, even if you vent to someone, it still doesn't feel like it helps, because it's like, I have no solution. And then you got that one friend that comes through with the perspective every time. And it's like, okay, it may hurt a little bit sometimes, depending on the messenger. But that perspective is valuable. So that's something that they have to offer as well. We have the child wounded that came up. It says awakens compassion and desire to serve other wounded children, opens the learning path to forgiveness. So I feel like this person wants kids, and I never get that energy with any of these children cards in the archetype deck. But that's something that I'm hearing. This person wants to be a better parent than their parents were. So because of that, it is important for them to have kids or to feel like they can help kids, whether that's starting their own organization, whether that's doing volunteer work, whether that's adopting. It is something that's important to them. Wow, and we have the scribe card here. See, the scribe always comes up with when there's someone who's like more laid back and a super observer. And they remember things, which is a good thing, but also it can be a negative thing because it's like sometimes you just want to BS and keep it moving. But when you got a scribe, when you have an observer, someone who like sits back and observes and takes notes, aka Virgos, no, not all Virgos, but okay, y'all be keeping tabs, y'all be keeping score. Don't lie about it. But it's like, sometimes it's like, okay, you just want to like BS and get by. And it's like, here they come with the facts. Like, no, actually you said this. And it's like, I really just wanted to go about my day. But anyways, so it can be, you know, fun, but it can also be something that can be a bit frustrating. But this also does mean that they remember birthdays, holidays, anniversaries, the good stuff. They remember what you say, and they give really personal gifts and really personal insight because of this, because they're actually paying attention. So this is someone who truly cares. It says preserving knowledge and information. This person may also have something that they're studying, like they may be wanting to write their own book at a certain point in their life. So they may be collecting information so that they can, you know, gift this book to like their children or to their family or sell it. They may have something that they're actually researching, like a life's work. Spirit, what can you tell us about their next lover? We have the 9 of Cups in reverse and the 6 of Coins. I just heard you won't have to do it all alone anymore. So there's an energy of someone finally filling your cup, and there's a strong energy of reciprocity that Spirit keeps highlighting, where it's like Spirit keeps bringing me back, like it's important to focus on this specific aspect. 6 of Pentacles, what they have to offer, and also like that they're giving. You know, even in the Don Juan Venus energy, you may be the partner that always romance your partners. You know, cooking dinner for them, looking out for them, buying them little stuff, you know, trying to do stuff for them, being there for them, remembering certain things. And Spirit keeps bringing me back in this reading, group 1, to the fact that this person is reciprocal. Like they're giving to you just as much as you give to them. And it's going to be really fun because no matter how much you've been through, 9 of Cups in reverse lets me know you've been through some okay? It hasn't made you lose that quality of being willing to give. So Spirit's like, you know, you did your part. You didn't allow the world to stomp that out of you, that romantic lover and that craving for passion and deep connection. You didn't allow that to get stomped out just because you dealt with some people that you weren't compatible with. You grew from it. And now 4 of Wands, we have your special moment. 4 of Wands is one of our marriage cards in the tarot deck. Oh, goodness gracious. We got the Tower that just came out. Spirit, clarify the Tower. We have the 4 of Cups. Ooh, it's frustrating, irritating. Ooh, I just heard the Tower is you. The Tower is you, group 1. I'm feeling your energy. It's giving very Kali, and Kali is actually on the 4 of Wands, freakily enough. That's either Kali or I don't know if that's Shiva and Shakti here. I'd have to look at the book, but I'm not going to do that right now. But same pantheon. Yeah, Spirit was saying, you know, it's you. So you may be kind of walking around, you know, you just have those days sometimes where it's like, I wish this would be the day somebody would run over my foot in the grocery store because I've been waiting to cuss somebody out all week. And it's like, it never happens on that day when you're super feral and crazy. It's giving that energy for some of you. And also for some of you, you're kind of slipping into this femme fatale or Don Juan energy yourself, where you're really feeling like, I want to go on a villain arc and I really want to wreak havoc because no one appreciates the niceness anyways. So why show up, you know, in a more digestible way? And then we have, you know, just the Four of Cups that came out with this Tower card. So for some of you, it's more of an energy of kind of going stir crazy, being stuck in the house or stuck in your own bubble, because Four of Cups, you know that Spirit has been telling you to preserve your resources, to wait, to be patient, or to serve. You know, you've been used as a vessel. We got Fa Mula on the Four of Cups. Love her. I love this deck, Tarot of the Divine. It's basically like a tarot deck, but it has a bunch of different like stories in it and characters that are known from mythology. And I have the, if anyone is wondering, the box. That's what it looks like if you're looking for it, but it's so cool. We got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Devil in reverse. So no risk, no reward. Devil in reverse. If you're scared, Wheel of Fortune, you can't hit the lotto if you don't buy the ticket, you know? There is no Wheel of Fortune if you don't make any sort of investment. So Spirit is saying this is just the reality. And, you know, magic and spirituality, that's why it's so popular, because it makes people feel like there's a way that they can supersede certain circumstances. And a lot of times you can quantum leap, but Spirit is saying like, listen, you're getting what you gave here. Page of Swords. It's going to be about being open moving forward, and communication and telling people how you really feel and what you really want. And also going on dates. It depends on how exactly you're showing up. Like if you're showing up in that rah-rah energy where it's like, I wish somebody would, you know, then for you, you know, this could look like going on dates and they do one wrong thing. They don't hold open your door and you're pissed, or, you know, they try to go 50-50 at the end and you're ready to like, or even just the way you talk to them. You know, there's some sort of aspect here that still needs some development, but I'm getting this energy from your end where it's like, Spirit, I done put in work, so I'm ready to receive. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. I need to do more. I don't know what you could possibly be hinting at, because I've done the most. That's the energy I feel you in. And we have the High Priestess and the Ten of Coins in reverse. So to be honest, it's looking like you guys may be wanting just a lover and that's it. It's like, yeah, this person sounds cool. And at an earlier part in your journey, maybe they really appeal to you, someone like this. But now it's like Ten of Coins in reverse. Maybe you don't want that long-term investment. But I think what's different about this connection, group one, is the Four of Wands, that this is like your compatible partner. I think that's the difference between what you've dealt with in the past, or, you know, the Four of Wands is marriage energy because it's two parties coming together in mutual agreement that they equally want this. And that's what makes it different. So we have the High Priestess. It's just like an energy of I've earned my stripes. So now I'm the operant power in my reality. Some of you may be starting to get really frustrated by the rhetoric you may be listening to, like operant power type of manifestation, like Neville Goddard type of manifestation. I'm picking up a little bit on that, where someone is trying to get into that, like, you know, my thoughts control my reality, or the 3D doesn't matter. And it was very empowering in the beginning, but I don't feel like it's true anymore. And that's the thing. Like, you can't just have one belief your entire life. You know, certain things that applied to me when I was 20 aren't the same things that applied to me when I was 25. Like, there's different rules depending on the space that you're in your life. So Spirit is also trying to get you to open up and be open to new methods of doing things. And I feel like you know what you should do, but maybe that's just inaction for you right now, like not doing anything. And that's why it's frustrating. We have the Emperor, the Knight of Cups, and the Two of Wands in reverse. So you're very much in a take no BS type of energy. People may be a little scared of you, to be real, right now, group one. And I feel like spirit is trying to tell you, like, things are changing moving forward. You're not going to have to do everything on your own. You're going to be co-creating in a marriage, in a relationship with a partner who is giving to you as much as you're giving to them. Giving into the household, giving, all these cards just fell. Giving into the household, giving into the relationship. So it's different. Because in the past, you know, maybe the past partners weren't reciprocal. And that's why spirit is focusing so much on the reciprocity and the fact that this person is giving to you. I'm telling you, it's so important to your guides, so important to spirit that you know that. Like, they want you to know that deep down in your spirit that you're going to be taken care of. And you're on the money as far as what you feel like you shouldn't do. And that's what's frustrating you. But you know that truth, Four of Cups. With the Tower card, this is going to come in and things are going to change around you. Tower is also a card of sudden change and also things happening outside of your control, which is why there's always like the lightning symbolism on the Tower card and the fire, like these elementals, things that are outside of us that affect us. But we have positive movement for it that came out. So honestly, I feel like you guys are moving forward with a lover, someone who really loves you. It does feel serious. At an earlier part in your journey, I feel like you would have been more interested in this for whatever reason. As of now, it is feeling like you're showing up a little jaded, but I feel like that's fine because this person is coming in and they're really going to love you and woo you and swoon you. And it's going to be all the things, like all the feelings and all the fun. And once you experience it, then you'll believe it. Then you'll know it and you'll see it. That's what I see coming in for you guys. My Etsy is in the description. If you want a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. But that is what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 2 with the pink stone, this is your reading, your next lover. We're going to get everything about them, see what they're like. See what else Spirit has to say. Spirit, this is for group 2 with the pink stone. Show us their next lover. Okay. Oh. So we have Leo. Oh my God, all the cards keep wanting to jump out crazy for you. This person, I feel like they're going to be very unexpected. I feel like they're going to be very different than your usual type. And their energy is kind of larger than life. We have Virgo, we have Leo. Two strong placements in the zodiac. We have Virgo, one of the mother archetypes, feminine energy. We have Leo, lion archetype. I love the lioness and the lion aspect of Leo energy. But this person just radiates so much personal power. They're very detail oriented. Someone who you can trust to get things done. This is the type of person you want to plan a party with, because they're the type of person to make sure they got all the money together, everything's together, or like a vacation. This is the kind of partner you can trust to have a vacation with, and it's like, it ain't gonna be nothing ghetto. It's gonna be safe, it's gonna be fun, it's gonna be comfortable. This person, they just get it. You and them are on the same wavelength, I'm hearing. And then we have Libra. And we have Jupiter. And it's so interesting because I almost didn't really want to acknowledge like this maternal aspect with this person, their ability to be really good like in a domestic space. But then we have Jupiter confirming, bringing out more of that like 4th house energy of the home, of comfort. So this person is the kind of person you can really build a home with, someone who loves to be domestic. Honestly, they love traditional roles as well. This is someone who is like, okay, I'd rather one person be outside of the house, one person be in the house. Would not at all be surprised if they wanted to be more of the masculine role outside of the house with that Leo and Virgo. They're just naturally a caretaker, naturally a provider, and that's what they like, and that's where they're comfortable. So if your like idea of a perfect reality is to be a stay-at-home mom or a stay-at-home dad, or just to stay-at-home partner, taking care of the fur babies, this person, they would totally be cool with that. And then we have Libra giving us that Venus energy. They're romantic. They love quality time. And they love to see things together. This person is big on like seeing things together. They want to see movies together. They want to see the world together. They want to do everything with you. This is that kind of person where it's like, you're my favorite person and all I need is you. I don't need like a million different friends. Like if you're down, I'm down, we're good. Like it can just be us for real. Spirit, anything else about them? For group 1. Okay. Got the archetypes deck here too. Spirit, for group 2, show us more about their next lover. Interesting. We have the child nature and the artist. Ooh, okay. So the artist, this person can be quite artsy. This person may have their own art studio or their own artistic pursuit. And I'm actually hearing music with this. And traditional as well. So this person, like, they may play the piano or like the clarinet, like a traditional instrumental type of artist. The artist says expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond the 5 senses, inspiring others to see life symbolically. So this person is all about a vibe. They're really like what's understood doesn't need to be explained. They don't like to feel like they always have to be super like clear with what they're feeling or who they are. They like to kind of just go and flow of what they're feeling in the moment or for the day. They like to go in and out of versions of themselves. So this person also allows you to do that, very open with your process, your creative process, and just your process in general. Say you need slow mornings. It's a necessity for you. You have to wake up slowly. You can't be rushed up. They can't open the curtains. They can't do the most. This person respects that. Right? They respect your process, whether it's your artistic process or your life process. The child nature, friendships with animals, communication with nature spirits. This person may have their own pets. I would say multiple, like 2 dogs. I'm getting pairs. 2 birds, 2 dogs, 2 cats, whatever animal they have. 2 fish, 2 snakes. Listen, whatever they got going on. I'm feeling like they have 2 of them. I'm also seeing a little chicken coop. Spirit is showing me a little chicken coop in someone's backyard. That's going to be specific for someone. So this person, they match your energy. They respect your love for animals. They have their own love for animals, their own connection with nature as well, and nature spirits. This person may use nature to manifest. And that may be their spirituality, like their connection with nature is how they're spiritual, if that makes sense. So they don't have like an official religion or a book that they learn from. They learn from the trees, they learn from the air, they learn from the animals, they learn from just their travels and going on a trail. Like say one day they go out, they don't have a rain jacket, and then they get rained on because they're a mile, away from their car. Their experiences in nature teach them. Okay. We have the servant and the advocate. Oh my God, that servant energy is that Virgo mother archetype coming in, where it's like just this natural take care of others before yourself aspect that can come out, especially in romantic relationships. You could be the hardest at work, the hardest, on your friends, but as soon as you get up under that man, you are the biggest softie. Or as soon as you get up under that woman, okay, you asking her for booty rubs. Chap. The servant, it says delight in serving others with a free and loving heart. So I love that. That just lets me know that this person is a genuine giver, someone who serves with a free and loving heart, not a heart of, I'm taking, tally of how many times that I help you and, I'm doing this for leverage or power. It's just like, no, I'm giving to you because you're someone I care about. And they're also the kind of person where it's like, if I let you borrow it, I've already accepted that you're going to keep it. They're not going to give somebody $50 that they are going to need back by the next Friday. They're like, if I'm giving you this $50, if I get it back, great. If I don't, that was kind of to be expected. Like, they're kind of like that a little bit. And then the advocate, it says, inspires you to put compassion into action. So this person is a motivator. They want you to also be the best version of yourself. They want you to feel like you have an impact on other people and that impact is positive. This person is softening your heart a little bit. So if you are rough around the edges, this person is really sensitive to that. And your experience with them, just like their experiences with nature, will naturally teach you slowly but surely. So it doesn't feel forced. It doesn't feel like, oh, this person's in my life because I got all these lessons to learn. It feels very easy and natural. We got the storyteller. It says the ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols. So that's the second card talking about this person expressing themselves like through symbology. They may be really into symbology, sacred geometry, symbols, words, etymology. They may study like symbols and things like that. They may be really big into symbols. They may even know hieroglyphs. Spirit, what is this relationship going to be like? How are they going to treat them for group 2? We have the Emperor and the Six of Swords. So this person is kind of swooping you away a little bit here. With that Six of Swords and the Emperor, they're taking full responsibility of you, your life, and I'm hearing your debt. Whatever it is you owe. So whether that's literal debt, where it's like financially you have some debts that are weighing you down, this person is relieving you of that, or if it's like energetic debt and you've lived in your city for so long that you can't overcome the energy anymore. It just doesn't feel like the city will help you or is good to you. It feels like it's bad luck all the time or just doesn't feel good anymore. That's that Six of Swords. This person is kind of taking you up and away, swooping you out of your current situation and taking full responsibility of you. And this is also coming through emotionally, where it comes to like, you're their problem now. So it's like they're on your team. If you're starting something with someone in public, they're going to defend you, even if you're wrong. They'll tell you later, but they're going to defend you. Your problems are their problems. They're taking full responsibility of you. And all that you are, if you're someone like, say, you're hot-tempered, they're taking full response, like, okay, I'm in a relationship with you, or I'm, you're my future wife, my future husband, so we're gonna deal with it. It's not something that I'm gonna run away from. Like, I'm taking responsibility of this situation, of your temper. Like, this is my problem. I'm gonna work through it with you. Which is a deep level of love that sometimes I'm like, I don't know. I be looking at some of the things that other people are willing to do, and I'm like, you a good one. I'm not there yet. Because they're truly like that servant energy. It keeps coming up. That maternal mother archetype of this person providing for you. And even here, we have the Sun card and the Seven of Pentacles. It's like they honestly kind of take less low-key just so you can soar and be happy and live your life like a child, to live your life as if you're free of worry and very whimsically and happily. It's like this person will work themselves to the bone and stay up, long hours and do the most just so you can be happy, just to take care of you. They feel like it's their responsibility, though, to be honest. We have the Eight of Swords in reverse. This person is freeing you from a lot of cycles. And also, I just heard a generational curse, which is very interesting. That's going to resonate for one person specifically. Either it has already happened or this is coming up like very quickly, like in the next month, 3 max. But if you have already asked Spirit, or if you've done any sort of ritual or spell to relieve yourself from the person that has to break the generational curses, even if you just decided within yourself that this is no longer my responsibility, I'm not carrying this, I'm not surrendering to this narrative. Listen, I don't know what they're going to have to do or what contract y'all are talking about, but I'm not doing this. Even if it's just that, like an energy of you and yourself just kind of making a decision, like, I'm not going to be responsible for this anymore. I am seeing that for a small group of you. This person is taking you away from some generational curses, which is very interesting because I'm like, well, who gonna get it? So who's gonna do it? Pile 2, you are running off on the plug. You are like, I don't care who's gonna do it. I'm not. 5 of Swords in reverse. This is not my problem, my fight, my drama. For some of you, this is just your karmic family, to be honest. Like, it definitely feels familial. It feels generational. This person is relieving you of generational curses by taking you out of that environment. And because you're no longer going to be a product of that environment or connected to those family or in that same city or in that same house, you're breaking the curse. Wow. Spirit just surprised me. I did not even realize. It just never clicked in my head that curses could be broken that way. I've always thought of them in a very matter-of-fact kind of way, like most people do. But seeing the process of someone break a generational curse real time is causing me to have a real-time realization that breaking general curses actually doesn't have to be like making the family better or being the first millionaire. Sometimes it can be just literally going overseas or to another state, to another country, a new area, and starting your own family, starting a new legacy where it's like whatever your last name is, the Montclairs, I don't know where that came from. The Montclairs are no longer the Louisiana Montclairs. Now we're the Montclairs in the United Kingdom. Like, you're creating a new legacy. So that was very specific to a few of you, but I was like, so who is going to break the generational curse, Spirit? Like, so they're just dipping out on it. So they're just dipping out on the contract. Like, what's going on? And Spirit is like, no, the generational curse is still being broken, but just, it doesn't always have to be so dramatic like that. I love that. We have the 3 of Swords. It's bittersweet. I don't think it's bittersweet for you. We have the Sun card, like, I'm spinning like a ballerina. Your life is so whimsical. It's like you're in your backyard with your chickens and your vegetables, or, in your beautiful home that you've always wanted with that aesthetic you've always wanted. And it's like everything looks right and feels right. And you also have your boo. I feel like the 3 of Swords is coming from the family or whoever you're leaving, because honestly, it's almost like it's interesting because it's like you were always the person from the prophecy. You were always the person that was going to break the generational curse, but breaking the generational curse is actually just you leaving that environment. And they're actually the ones who are going to have to process it because they're going to have to live a life without you, without being connected to you, without being able to use you for anything. Very interesting. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Oof. And it showed up in reverse. So I do see you walking away from your previous life. Queen of Swords in reverse. Yeah, not feeling bad about it. Feeling like this is well overdue. Time is up on this current cycle. Time is up on what it is we're doing here, on things being this way. And you're moving forward with your lover, and they're swooping you away to, it feels like another place physically. It really does, like a new home, in a new state, new country, somewhere far away. And you're starting over and you're living your life, and it really is going to feel like starting over. Nice. We have wisdom, truth, and power. So you guys are stepping into truth. We just realized some truth in this spread as well. But you're further stepping into truth. And it just feels like maybe you had accepted that this is the way things were going to be at a certain point, but you're seeing what the plan was all along. So I really love this for you. And then we have the power card, you stepping into your power, wisdom. Of course, you're learning a lot from this experience. And we have material and spiritual prosperity at the bottom of the deck. I honestly just feel like you guys are happy and glad that it's over. Happy to move on. And I feel like you'll probably go no contact, like with your family or your old friends. They may not even get like your address, or, you know, they may not know where you are. They may quite literally never hear from you again, depending on the situation for some of you. We have the crown chakra and triumphant success. So, like I said, I see you guys getting what you've always wanted. And with this crown chakra, you can probably already feel like something's coming, or you're seeing a lot of things change in your life right now. And I'm telling you, Spirit is getting you prepared because you're about to move. So if it seems like everything is ending, you definitely want to take that as a positive confirmation. That is not something to fight. That is something that is leading you to the sun energy, where someone is with the Emperor taking care of you. I love that. That's what I got for you, group 2. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. But that is what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 3 with the blue stone, this is your reading using the Santo Muerte Tarot. We're gonna see your next lover. Spirit, this is for group 3 with the blue stone. Show us their next lover. We got a card that flipped over for you right away, and it's the water card. This person could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This person could have a strong connection to water. They could have a job that includes water. They could work like at an aquatic center. They could have been a lifeguard at some point. They could have a boat. They could like to surf. They may have a pool. They could be a water sign. We got Pisces that just came out, so more water energy. Ooh, we got Pluto. All right. Oof. Oh my God. So this is a pain and pleasure kind of person, not gonna lie. And they're sexy, and it just hurts because it's like, ugh. It can be very hard to resist someone like this. So we have Libra and Sagittarius. Libra's ruled by Venus, giving us a strong romantic aspect. And then we have Sagittarius with that Jupiter energy. This person likes to explore. This person likes to learn. This person likes to be out and about. This person likes to try new things. And they're a charmer, a good one at that. Very charming and naturally alluring. See, that's the thing, like some of these placements like Sagittarius have these like really strong aspects to them. And then we have Pluto and Taurus here, which can also have really strong aspects to them. I mean, Pluto is the planet of death and rebirth. New beginnings, huge transformations. So Pluto definitely has that. But there's definitely this knuck of you bug energy to Taurus. I never met a scared Taurus, and I'm not even like trying to be funny. I have literally never met a Taurus that was scared of a fight or a confrontation or doing whatever they needed to do to get whatever they wanted done. I've personally never come across it. I really don't think is common. So we have Taurus and Sag with these strong go-get-it elements to them. So this person, it's giving work hard, play hard. And I also just heard Australian, very specifically. You may be from Australian. This person may be. But that energy came through as well. And then we have water and Pisces. This person can be hard to read. They have a deep element to them. They're constantly changing and evolving and learning new things. This person is a world traveler, someone who likes to travel. I'm hearing, I just want to get high with my lover. This person, it's like they work really hard. They do what they need to do. And then they also play really hard, and they want to go on vacations, and they want to be all lovey-dovey, all up in your face, all up in your energy, all up in them, okay, in them yams all day. So again, there's this like work hard, play hard element to them. I feel at the end of the day, they're really sweet, but they just have a bite. They're like a Sour Patch, or they're like, you know, they're like candy with chamoy on it. Like, it's just got a little bite. It's got a little spice. You know what I'm saying? Spirit, for group 2, show us their next lover. Or sorry, group 3. Group 3 with the blue stone. Interesting. We have the Saboteur, and then we have the Mother. And you know what? Now that I look more at the cards, I'm like, yeah, we do have a lot of that Mother archetype energy here. We got Libra, we got Taurus, we have water, we have Pisces. All of these have different mothering elements. And then we have the Saboteur, which is giving more of that Sagittarius energy, that Plutonian energy, where they want to travel and they allow themselves to be who they are. The Saboteur says, highlights your fear of self-empowerment and the changes that it would bring into your life. So they want you to feel empowered. They personally feel very powerful, very empowered. They're a very confident person, and they want you to feel that way as well. This person is magnetic and a little addicting. People get addicted to them. People start to really want to know everything about them. People get a little bit obsessed. This person is always on some new stuff. So it's like there's always like a new thing with them, like a new hobby or something new that they're interested in. They're not super predictable. The Mother says nurturance, patience, unconditional love, and joy in giving birth to life. So this person has this like light, dark aspect that's like playing tennis in this reading. On one end, they're showing up with this mothering energy. On the other end, they show up in this really challenging energy where they want you to grow and expand as much as you can in this life. And they push you. They push you mentally. They challenge your beliefs. They challenge what you know. They challenge your decisions. You know, they're the kind of person, they want you to feel strong and empowered about every decision that you're making, or how it is that you feel, or who it is that you are, even when it has to do with them. They don't want you to change for them and just try to be like a void filler, whatever it is that they're looking for in their life. They want you to be you. They want you to be in your power. We have the Martyr. It says, learning the transcendent nature of service to oneself or a cause. Interesting. So it's like this person is coming in to nurture you and to give you a nurturing that you haven't had. Some of you have a tight relationship with your mom, and it's not a mother energy or a parental energy in a literal way, but in a guidance kind of way, where it's like, how do I feel that protection as an adult when I don't have my parents? I live on my own, and I'm someone who wants a relationship. How do I still get that energy of motherhood and fatherhood and a protector in my own home? This person is going to help bring that out of you, and this person is also going to be that for you. So this person is coming in and they're replacing your parents. In a way, you may live with your parents. You may have lost them. Spirit, who is this person? I just saw 808 on the clock. You may be seeing that a lot right now as an angel number. We have the monk/nun. It says selfless devotion and single-minded dedication to spirit. So this person is a channel for God energy. They're really out here doing God's work. I mean, even from what I can see in this spread and about them and how they are in the relationship with you, they're doing a lot of parenting. And really, I'm using parenting for a lack of better words, because it's not parenting. It's more of a form of protection that I feel, and guidance. But they're coming through with that energy super strong, and they have a Ziploc tight relationship with spirit, God, the divine, and God is really channeling through them, and God channeling through them brought them to you, and God channeling through them is making them serve you even further in a martyr kind of way, where it's like, it's not about me and receiving. We have the child wounded. You guys may have had a tough relationship with your parents. You may be a wounded child, and this person is just coming in and like this very mother bear mode to protect you and kind of give you what you weren't given at a certain point. We have awakens compassion and desire to serve other wounded children, opens the learning path to forgiveness. So this person may have been a wounded child to some degree themselves as well. And I feel like both of you are activating each other and healing each other through this relationship. Your inner child is coming out through this relationship. I see a lot of creativity in the home and with decorating the home. So you may have like one of those homes that are like really cool in the neighborhood that everybody knows about. And it's like, oh, that's the insert last name here home. Because it's like really cool and unique. It's giving cool couple kind of vibe. Wow, we got the 5 of Cups in reverse. And the Judgment card. So this is an opportunity. This is definitely a divinely guided connection as well, with Judgment coming up, representing that higher level of the divine being involved in this connection and in this process in some sort of way. A call to action, an opportunity, and 5 of Cups in reverse, without all the drama or head games, lies, whatever you experienced in the past. We have the 7 of Cups in reverse. This person is all about you. And you know what was so funny? The 3 of Cups was at the bottom of the deck, and I noticed it after I did like your initial shuffle, and then I put the cards over, like in the very, very beginning of the reading. The 3 of Cups was in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So I was already getting this energy of spirit saying like, or making a point to show like, this person is going to be all about you, no third party here. Like, so if you may live in a really big, busy city, or you may just be a part of a culture where it's like, I'm not going to name any names, but some cultures are worse than others. And I live in the United States. So if I'm saying that there's other cultures that are worse in terms of like, oh my God, just the foolery, the effery, the F-boys, F-girls, okay? Ramen and chill, stop it. Like, so you may just be, you know, in a city or a country, an area where there isn't many good options. But anyways, this person is really all about you, and Spirit was making it clear from the beginning that that is going to be the case here. We have the 8 of Swords in reverse and the Page of Swords in reverse. So Spirit is also showing like soft communication and no conflict. Like no conflict. That's how it's coming out. Like no conflict. Like you never fight with this person. This is the kind of like person that you tell like your kids about and their friends, like when you have kids and then they're, you know, getting into that age where they're like teenagers and you're telling them about your husband, okay, about your man, about your life partner, and you're like, he has never raised his voice to me. Like, I'm getting that energy with you guys where it's like you're gonna have something that you can say that like shocks people, that's really true, that shows how much of like a provider and a caretaker that this person is. Like, they've never raised their voice to me. They've never made me feel low. They've never said anything about how I look. Like, and it's going to be a literal never, like not even in a joking way. This person, they don't play about you. They're very serious about you. They're very, very soft with you. Ooh, okay, we got the Empress. Look at you sitting pretty. We have the Empress. I'm hearing, what is that? I want to say it's called Lady in My Life or Lady of My Life by Michael Jackson. Always the lady. I'm hearing that this person really takes care of you. They give you that raw, just real love. Ooh, this is getting hot. This is getting sexy. I like your harmony with this person. I like their energy. Okay, so Spirit is clarifying the Six of Swords in reverse. We have the Fool card because there's an energy of you honestly kind of resisting leaving your old life behind, or maybe this is your old habits behind. To be honest, you may be a reformed toxica. You may be having to move out of your toxic era with this person. You may be different, or sorry, you may be used to a different kind of relationship, a different kind of love where it's like always seeming to be drama or tensions are high or just intense. You know, like your brain can get addicted to sad chemicals, stress chemicals, just like you can get, you know, addicted to happiness and other things that, you know, may be good for you. So we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the Fool card. There is a little bit of an energy of there being an uncomfortable move for you. So this person may be looking to move you out of your current, you know, physical. Also, this could be talking about moving into their home. I do feel like they have money and they may want to take care of you in that way where they want you to move in. Something is kind of hard for you to swallow about this person. Something about how much access they want to have to you and how much they want you. Again, if you're used to like more of a toxic kind of love, that would make total sense. We have the Firm Foundation card. It's almost like off-putting or just foreign for you to have someone come in such a dedicated energy, in such a short energy, and doing things the right kind of way. You know, like say you have a conversation with this person on the first date and physical intimacy gets involved and you tell them like, you know, to be honest, my goal is to wait until marriage. So you guys are 6 months deep. You already got the ring and you're like, I already know you're my man. I already know you're, you know, my future, whatever. I'm cracking it open tonight and you're going to catch this. This is the kind of person to be like, no, ma'am, put that kitty back in the cage. We're not doing that tonight. We're waiting. You know, this person, like, they're doing things the right way. And you may be looking at them like, are you serious? Like, you're not going to break at all? Like, you're choosing to do the right thing? Or, you know, when you have an attitude and it's like, again, that kind of like toxic energy, this person, they don't engage. So there's going to be something like that that is new to you or uncomfortable. We have discontent and boredom and stand your ground. So you guys, group 3, Spirit is really calling you to get out of that energy of being addicted to such high highs, you know, because it just leads to the low lows. And Spirit is saying this is going to be good and pleasant, but like all the time, consistently, this person is going to treat you well. There's really no sign of toxicity here and they challenge you. And it's interesting because with Sagittarius, Taurus, and Pluto coming out in the beginning of the reading, I thought that they were going to challenge you in a very more like directly triggering kind of way, because these Sagittarius and Libra, they're notoriously, they don't have filters a lot of the times, especially if they know you. They're all that cutesy like frill is like they're saying what they need to say. They're communicating freely. And if you can't take it, you just can't be close to them then. I thought it was giving much more of that. And I'm glad I didn't, just go with that. Because now I'm seeing that you're getting frustrated by this person, but this person isn't getting frustrated at you. So there's a very big difference. And this person is almost too calm and too like kind and considerate. And that's what's triggering you, because you're kind of comparing yourself in a way to them, like, dang, I'm always the one that's, kind of starting things. So you're having to look at yourself in that way. And you know what? I feel like that's good. I feel like that's good for someone who is in that position, because if you're dealing with someone who's just as like willing to fight as you, that's not like, it's going to make it really hard for things to get resolved. So I like it where it's like this person, like the triggering comes situationally versus, oh, they're always, fighting with you. Maybe maybe that was intentional, a part of the divine plan. We did have the Judgment card, which does talk about the divine plan and things coming together outside of you by way of spirit, by way of your angels. Spirit, what else can you tell us for group 3? Wow, we have receiving from angels. It says, shimmering wings of angels, embrace me with love at the bottom of the card. This is your gift. We have being in the flow at the bottom of the deck. I am in flow with the universe is what it says at the bottom of the card. Spirit is definitely trying to initiate you into being into flow versus always having to do everything. Trying to get you in your sit pretty era where you can receive from your angels. And I would definitely back that and say that this is a gift. This person is very different and very nurturing and very giving and loving. And they want to take care of you and they want to help you. That's what I got for you, group 3. I love this. My Etsy is in the description. If you'd like a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. But that is what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose pile 4 with the yellow stone, this is your reading. Using the Steampunk Tarot for you, we're going to see your next lover, everything we can get about them. Spirit, this is for group 4 with the yellow stone. Show us their next lover. Ooh, we got Venus. So right away, this person is coming in with a strong romantic energy, a very sacral-based energy. I want you. I'm attracted to you. I like being with you. You are my person. I like to be close to you. And we got Aries, so they're really passionate about you. They also have a lot of personal power. For a few of you, you may have dated unmotivated or lazy people in the past. Or people that didn't want to do anything but sit in the bed, get it on, eat, and repeat. And it's like, it's cool, for a couple of days or maybe even a couple of weeks. But after a couple of months, it's like, okay, we have real priorities. We kind of got to get back to real life. So Spirit is kind of saying like this person is so different than that person if you've specifically dated someone who's lazy or demotivated or motivated only towards the things that benefit them. Ooh, we have Aquarius. They have a mind of their own. Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, which is strong, sudden change energy, activation energy. And then we have Saturn. So I love this. This person is a good energy. First of all, I'm getting a strong dominant energy coming through now. Not surprised with Saturn, especially being turned up by that Aries energy. But with Saturn here, it's like this person has learned some deep lessons in this life, and they have a strong sense of character. They value cause and effect. This person really does fear like God or the universe. Like this person has a true respect and reverence and fear of nature. You know, it's nothing to play with. They respect nature. They take care of nature and the earth as much as they can. When it comes to going to certain places like sacred lands, like for an example, if you go to Hawaii, you don't want to just grab a seashell up off the beach. Okay? And usually there will be signs like, do not take nothing from here. And Pele is not playing with your ass. So I wouldn't challenge, you know, that energy. But just like that, for an example, like this person has respect for sacred lands and traditions. And they have a strong moral compass, a strong sense of right and wrong. This person is against lying. This person is against cheating. Very faithful. And like I said, with this Aquarius card, you know, they have their own interests, their own artistic pursuits, their own character, their own sense of self and value. Someone who's very easy to respect as well, I'm feeling. And then we have Venus, which just makes them a lover. They love a good vibe. This person, they love to eat. I'm surprised Taurus didn't come up because, or Cancer. Like this person, they love to eat. They love to feel full. They love to cook. That's very strong in terms of like the vibes for them. Good vibes is like movies and a good meal. They have to get a show on before they eat their food also. Or a movie, like something interesting, something good to watch. Like they need their entertainment first. But that's like their idea of like perfection, just being able to chill, vibe, eat, have a good meal, and just be with their person. We have Sagittarius giving us some of that Jupiter energy. This person is all about trying things. They like to physically travel. They like to see new places. So they may be really big into monuments. They may want to go see the pyramids or want to go see like some hieroglyphs in person. They may want to go to Egypt, Rome, different places with different like old architecture. This person is really into that. And also they like to try new things. This person, I'm also feeling that they like spicy food. That's something coming through super strong. Spice, acidity, and sour. So they like have to have lemon or lime in all of their food, or like some sort of vinegar. Like they you know how fish and chips, they have like the vinegar, the malt vinegar. This person likes that. They like that acidity, or like the spicy, the sour. Spirit, their next lover, show us this person. How are they with group 4? Wow, we have the Virgin and the Destroyer. So again, there's this like very strong contrasting energy with them. On one end, they're showing up in this Virgin energy, which I say would probably be closest related to Saturn, just because it's about cycles and cause and effect and right timing and karma. And then we have the Destroyer, which can also be Saturnian energy as well. Definitely Aquarian energy. Venus sometimes. So it's like this person, they have a light side. They have a dark side. They have aspects that are really warm and loving. And they have aspects that can be very combative or willing to fight for what it is that they love or believe. The Virgin says maintaining symbolic purity of the heart and spirit. So again, it's not like a literal archetype. And then the Destroyer, it says releasing what is potentially destructive and preparing for new life. So this person, especially with that Sag energy, they're not afraid to start over. They're not afraid to start again. They're not afraid to start new. So if you're at a point in your life where you honestly feel like letting go of everything, like even your old furniture, even your old clothes, like letting go of everything and starting over, they will fully understand that and embrace it. We have the mediator. So this person keeps you grounded, but they also activate you in a lot of ways. I feel like you both have what the other needs. It's like you guys are both your own whole being, your own identity, sense of self, your own universe, and you're joining together, but it's like you're fully functioning on your own. So they have a lot to help you and many different sides of them that you get to benefit from, and vice versa. We have the mediator, gift for negotiating fairness and strategy and personal and professional life, respect for both sides of an argument. So this person, they're the person to come through if you're like experiencing relationship issues. Their friends see them as a mediator. They're a mediator in their friend group. This is actually the kind of person, which is surprising, with Aries and Sag and Venus. But this is actually the kind of person who will say like, okay, if we can avoid this fight, let's avoid it. Like if we're at a bar and it's about to go down, they're the mediator, the person that's like, let's just go home. They're not even worth it. And I feel like Saturn just really anchors them. They've learned some things in their life, or they've already been someone who's gotten in a lot of fights, like in school, you know, they've already experienced that. So they've let go of that aspect of themselves. But listen, F around and find out. We have the dilettante and the thief. That came up. The dilettante says delights in the arts without having to be a professional. So this person loves art. They love an artistic home, an artistic aesthetic. This person tries. They're not afraid to try. They're not afraid to put together a unique outfit. They don't have to be a stylist. They don't have to be super into fashion. They don't have to know all the information about these designers and sourcing and da-da-da-da-da. They're someone who doesn't have to be a professional, but they allow their artistic side to show. So, yeah, I like that. You know, this person, they're not a professional, but they dibble and dabble in different forms of art. And then it says alerts you to the danger of becoming superficial in your pursuit. So again, they keep you grounded, like a very person that's, you know, willing to explore and willing to do something that they've never done before, willing to step out of their comfort zone, but at the same time can be very grounding and dependable. And then we have the thief. It says sheds light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. So another aspect that kind of wants you to be your best self, encouraging you to be your best self and to come out of your shell as well, come out of your own inner world and allow yourself to be perceived by other people without having to feel the need to perform, but allowing people to see the beauty in who you are versus assuming what people see as beauty. That's another thing that keeps people so stuck, especially like content creators or people who want to be online, because it's like the algorithm will reward you for certain things and that'll make you feel like, oh, people deep down, their deep desires is to see this certain kind of stuff. And it's like, you'd be surprised how much more deeply impactful the creative art is and how it really changes people's lives on a deep level versus something that can be massively marketed and just consumed by a bunch of people, but forgotten the next day. So this person is helping, you know, to bring out your uniqueness and your value and who you are and to embody that. If you're someone who's been afraid to show your own creativity or to try. Spirit, what will this relationship be like? I feel like you guys are finding a very interesting middle ground with that Aquarius. This person has this ability to create something with someone completely untouched by the outside world and other opinions. So they have the tools to do so. I see you guys creating a relationship that works for you and that is very specific to you. It's not based on, you know, like society's idea of what a relationship should be like. We have the Devil and the Ten of Cups in reverse. So again, like this contrasting middle ground energy, and the Two of Wands in reverse. So you guys are very sure of the decision that you've made and the way that you're going and the way that you work with each other. But the Devil in reverse is like, it's not triggering. It's not a hot mess. But also Ten of Cups in reverse, it's not like a super conventional happy family picture with the white picket fence. Like, you guys are very real and your relationship is just very deep. It's not about, you know, hitting certain milestones like, oh, we got to have kids. So, or, oh, we got to get married. So, you know, people can think this, or so we can feel like we made it. It's more about truly discovering and going within each other in the moment and allowing that stuff to come out and just living in that, like in what you were truly guided to each other for, you know, instead of trying to say, oh, okay, this person is really dependable, so let's just move straight into like the marriage thing. It's more like we're supporting each other in the moment, and I see what you need in this moment and I'm giving that to you now, and we're working through things. We have the Chariot and the, what was it? The Chariot and the Eight of Wands in reverse. That came out when I first picked up the deck, but I didn't ask a question yet, so I didn't take the cards. But the more I shuffle, the more I kind of feel like that was intended to come out, because it's like, Chariot, this is moving forward, but Eight of Wands in reverse, it's not like all the passion is getting used up all in the beginning. So this relationship is going to be very slow. And we have the World card in reverse, so I do feel like this person was put into your life for a reason, like to help you see who you really are. We got the Star in reverse and the Queen of Swords in reverse, and then the World reversed. So there's definitely something in your past or some part of you that this person is helping to bring back out, I'm hearing. Maybe it's your inner child, maybe it's your creativity from childhood, or maybe it's the true just embodiment of, like, you know, who you are internally if you've been living for other people and trying to present yourself a certain kind of way so that you can be digestible by, you know, the masses. This relationship, it's like it serves so much more purpose. We have the Six of Wands and the Lovers. Okay, Spirit, come through. Because we had a lot of cards that came up in reverse for you, and reverses aren't inherently wrong. Or a bad thing, especially like, for example, the first card you got was Devil in reverse. That would be more of a good thing, where it's like, okay, there's not all this temptation around, and, you know, you aren't being triggered, or this isn't a trap. But sometimes it can feel that way. But we have Spirit coming through with the Six of Wands, which is all about victory and also soaring above other people. If you're super close to family or community, I feel like it's a collective energy at this point, because I've gotten this with almost every pile so far, where there's this energy of getting in these new relationships, and those relationships being the reason that we're moving, like far distances, like another state, province, another country, somewhere far. So we have the Lovers card. Spirit is confirming, yes, this is divinely guided. Your next lover was put into your life because Queen of Wands in reverse, it looks like you've forgotten who you were. The World in reverse, there's something in your past that still affects you to this day that needs to be processed, that needs to be healed. And this person is somehow, some way being a part of your process and helping you go back to that older version of yourself so that you can, you know, give your inner child the care and love that it needs, so that in this present moment, you can experience true love and happiness unbounded by all of these negative experiences from the past. And with the Star in reverse, it just kind of feels like there's this acceptance of like, I'm not special, or I don't have any sort of higher purpose, or, you know, there's nothing interesting or exciting that I'll ever be able to like hold. I can't hold the audience's attention for years. Like, so why try? And this person is showing you that that's not true. So they're giving you a lot of love and a lot of healing. And they're exactly, it's so funny how we have a true pair here, but they both came up in reverse. So it's like the same energy you have for them. Like I was saying before, it's like you're both two whole people with different life experiences. You're already your own self, your own universe. It's not perfect, but you still make it work. You still function on your own. And it's like King of Wands in reverse, the same for them, like ditto on everything. Everything they're helping you through, you're helping them through. It just depends on like your, you know, strengths and weaknesses. Maybe your strength is communication and their strength is taking action, where it's like you may be able to communicate somebody down and really perfectly package up what you want to say so they can understand you. But do you take action according to your beliefs? You know, like it's like both of you have these different elements of yourself that you need to work on, or that are weak, or that are wounded from past experiences. And you're healing that through this connection, through each other, with each other. I love it. We have the Sun card at the bottom of the deck. So I really feel like this relationship is going to be quite different for you. Different in the sense that it's not all drama and it's more like healing than anything. And also really fun. Healing and fun, just like true partnership. And it's not performative. It's not a performative relationship where it's like, you know, we're good when we're in front of the camera, or we're good when we're in front of other people. It's more like we're truly good and we truly have a bond deep with each other. And this relationship honestly doesn't even have to have anything to do with anyone else, which is why you may be moving. So I feel like a lot is going to unfold as a result of this relationship. We have bravely market your magic, which is very interesting. You may be afraid. I did feel to show who you are, or maybe you've forgotten who you are with that Queen of Wands that came up in reverse before. But then we have limitations inspire innovations. So you're realizing that those past limitations have made you into who you are today. And it's just time to share that with other people and to embody it. At the bottom of the deck, we have, what does your soul say? Does your soul say move with this person? Does your soul say you can trust this person? If so, it's trying to trust your inner knowing, not someone else's, and live for you. And that's what I got about you. That's what I got about your lover. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. But that is what I got for you today. I'll talk to you later.